Hey everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a bit. If you can hear me, I'm still a little nasally. We have all, for some reason, I don't know when, but we've all caught the mess going around. So we've been down for at least a week, if not more. But a couple weeks ago, you guys saw me do the very last food pantry blessings that we received that day. In that, there were two flats of oranges. There was so much stuff in there. So what we did was I did a lot of prep work and prep for the freezer. We've made broths. We've made potatoes for the freezer. I've done all kinds of stuff. So I have videoed all of that. There's little snippets. So what I'm going to do is put all that together for you, and then we'll meet up again at the end. I'm going to try to play catch up. I do have a lot I realized the other day that's in my drafts that I've done for you guys. And it is now, honestly, I don't even know what day it is. It's somewhere in February, somewhere around the 8th or the 9th. I'm not real sure. But I am in South Carolina. So it is almost seed starting time here. I know, it's crazy. In a lot of places, there's one of the major homesteads that I watch. She's on the other side of the country, so she won't start seeds for quite a while, but now it's almost time to start them here. So today, this weekend, our son is home, and it is Super Bowl weekend, so my husband's going to be working all weekend, but my son's here with me, and we just come out from under 2 weekends. One weekend was nothing but ice, and one weekend was nothing but snow. So we have fully come out, and I believe if I look around our yard, we are finally clear. It has taken this long, which I know a lot of people, especially in the north, don't understand that, but for here, it pretty much puts us down because our roads and everything we are not equipped to handle that. We are equipped to handle the extreme heat and humidity, not the cold and the snow, because we don't see it that much. What we saw with the ice was the first time in 15 years. So this is something we don't see. It snowed and laid around for a while, first time in probably about 5 years or so, 10, somewhere in between there. So it is a little different for us. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to get my son out with me, and we're going to go look at the yard, look at some things. My husband's going to get me some supplies list together. We have been graciously gifted the money to be able to finish our garden, an expansion. So we're wanting to do a garden expansion. So one of my, she's actually my sister that God gave me from someone else. And her mother was just so precious. You've heard me talk about her before. She helped us last year, and we have been helped again this year in a little bit of a larger quantity of money. So we also got notification this morning that the 3-tiered green stalk vertical planters are on sale. My family, my household knows I've been salivating over those. So I'm going to break down and get those. They're BOGO right now, so they're buy one, get one free. So I'm going to purchase that sometime today and get those started. And then I'll talk to my son and see if we can go start getting at least soil and things, because I'm going to go ahead and start getting my existing beds ready. I want to show you how our garlic's doing, because I did look up, I did cushion those and did insulate those with leaves and all of that stuff before the ice came. So we are good. So if you'll bear with me, I'm going to show you this of what we did to preserve and put up. When you come back, I will show you, because I didn't show you the final result, and I'll show you when you get back. And I got a few things to share with you when you get back, so I'll see you soon. Okay, so as you saw, I had the
whole family involved in that. Mom helped me chop up onions and peppers and things like that. My husband used all of that citrus, and then they helped me work up all the vegetables and stuff. So we did get. I went ahead and put the onions up. I caramelized those, put those in the freezer like you've seen me do before. But let me show you what I did. The one thing that I did is I do have my vegetable broth, and I do put them in the containers to go in the freezer for whenever I need them. I put them in the smaller containers and put them in the medium ones, and I do have a couple of large ones. They have come in handy here lately, but this is also what I do. I have these. So what I use are my silicone pans that my husband bought me um, before for my birthday that you guys had saw. So I use the mini muffin one, and I use the mini loaf pan. What this does is that helps me have a smaller quantity. So if I'm making like one day I made a pan-seared chicken and I needed a little bit of sauce in there. So I didn't need a whole lot of chicken broth or turkey or anything like that. So I threw a couple of these small discs down in there. They're great. They work great. You just pop them right out and throw them in. So I put a couple of those, or I put one of the bigger ones, depending on what I'm making. I did make a soup the other day and needed a little thinner, so I used one of these. All that does is helps me use everything that we get from the pantry, and it helps me prep. So all of that is already in my freezer. Actually, we've already went through all of the onions. We have no more of those left. But Mom is gone right now to the pantry because it is Tuesday. So they're gone right now, and we'll see what we get today. So I know this is pretty quick and kind of been all over the place, but I just wanted to show you. So I do have the carrots chopped up, and I do have the the potatoes. So I wanted to show you the carrots and the potatoes. Now the carrots I did not pre-cook. I just put them in. So these are my chopped carrots. I just bang it, but actually it kind of does like ice. But there's my chopped carrots. And then I have 2 bags because in that mix there were some smaller baby carrots. And I did leave those whole because several of those look like they'll be great to roast later. French fries. And then I have diced potatoes. Now, what I did with those, you've seen me do it before. I'm just going to throw these back in my freezer. Y'all have seen me do it before. I roasted the potatoes about 5 minutes, let them cool off, and then I flash froze them, and then they were ready to put in the bag. You've seen me do that several times. If you want to see me do that again, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that again. I'll be more than happy to work up anything that you want to see. Just let me know what you would like to see from me. We've got some things going on today. We've actually been very cold. We've had a lot of wintry weather and snow, but today is supposed to be around 74 degrees. So I want to get some baking done today. So we may have some things coming in. So guys, that's it. I just wanted to show you a little prep work that I've done. It just makes meals easier for later, and I don't waste any produce that comes in fresh, and it looks good. I do have a bag of apples that we got Saturday. I'm going to make, you and I are going to make apple butter. So that's all. That's what I have for you right now. And again, thank you so much for being here. I know I've been all over the place, and that's pretty much the way we're going to be. We've actually been very sick. It's been 2.5 weeks now, and I'm hoping that we're on the other side of that. So hopefully things will get back to normal. So guys, if you're not subscribed yet, please do. I know my content's a little crazy, but that's just the way my life is. I did order something for the garden, brand new. It will be here tomorrow. So we will be doing an unboxing of that. I am super, super, super excited about that. And it's almost time to start our seeds. We are in the upstate of South Carolina. So sometime in the next week, tomorrow, I'm going to go grocery shopping and get me some soil. I've got a ton of seeds in my freezer. You guys have seen those. So we're going to seed some things and see how we do. Garlic's doing great. We'll do a garlic check. So when my new gardening things come in, we will open those, and then we'll do a garden check, and we'll talk about the garden for this spring. I know it's February, but it's time to start, especially seeding. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and being patient with me. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your neighbors. It is very, I can't stress that enough now. We are in a time where we really need to look out after each other. So take care of yourselves. And I hope I see you next time. Have a good day.